Kate and Andy, many people in Michigan state government are downright angry about what we found in this investigation. And after digging deeper to get the truth, we found that you, the taxpayer, shouldn't just be worried about a worker potentially not putting in a full day of work. For weeks, we had been watching this unfold, and it was time to start asking questions. Hi, Werner. Hi, David Bailey. A state elevator inspector getting his game on. We tracked his highs and lows, the highs and lows of his golf game. Can you talk about that?
Well, not really.
Werner Van Knoll, card-carrying state employee. We couldn't believe the tip that came in about this guy. To find out whether it was happening for weeks, we did surveillance in the parking lot of the Moors, and we didn't swing and miss. We were told Knoll golfed here all the time, even during the state's business hours.
August 15th.
On this day, he parked his vehicle at 11:30 a.m. at the golf club's parking lot, ready to go get him. While he played, we waited and waited and waited. 3:34 p.m., he was done after his round of 18. But after he loaded his golf clubs with his buddy nearby, this state employee, well, he wasn't ready to go back to inspecting an elevator at a rate of pay of more than $30 an hour to taxpayers. Instead, he sat and sat and sat and then zoomed back to the clubhouse again. About 30 minutes later, 4:07, and he's taken off. Nearly 5 hours at the golf course during the state's business day of 8 to 5. 4 days later, Werner Van Knoll was back again at the Moors golf course. You can see him backing that black vehicle up to the trees. We sat there so close by and watched him prepare for what could be a long day at the golf course. He had everything with him: his clubs, got his towels, pink shirt, white hat, liquid in the front and liquid in the back. And just like that, he scrambled. Let's be clear, Knoll has an important job for safety. He must inspect hundreds of elevators in West Michigan to make sure people don't get hurt. He logs all of his work every day. Documents obtained through the Freedom of Information Act show on August 19th, Knoll said he put in his full 8 hours, doing elevator inspections at only 2 locations. At this point, we wondered how long this was going to continue. 3 days later, we got our answer. And wait until you see what we found this next time around. But first, still here. There he was again before noon in the Moors parking lot. This time, we got on the course with him to see all the fun he's having on this beautiful day. Back at the clubhouse, I got the courage to flip open his license plate holder, and oh boy. Turns out he wasn't just bringing his work with him to this golf club. We all know there is nothing sweet about paying taxes, especially if you're paying property taxes in Kalamazoo. For an awful lot of people, it simply isn't a piece of cake to pay the heavy burden. And the best way we can illustrate that burden, a cake with 52 burning candles. That represents 52 mills, Kalamazoo's property tax rate. And we found in our I-Team study that Kalamazoo's property tax rate is the highest in West Michigan. To show what everybody else pays, we're going to start extinguishing. 7 candles up in smoke. This represents what people in Battle Creek pay in property taxes compared to Kalamazoo. Snuff 5 more out, that's what Wayland pays. 2 more gone, Portage's property tax rate. Take 5 more away, that's Grand Rapids. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more gone. And get this, let's even throw out 2 more while we're at it. Check out this map across West Michigan. 17 more local governments could have given you money back, but lost state revenue sharing dollars to the tune of $90,000 total. Money simply wasted because folks who run these communities didn't file necessary paperwork. So we traveled here to the village of Hopkins to get some answers why these documents weren't filed. We arrived here on a Wednesday around 11 o'clock in the morning, and when we got here, we got quite a surprise. Dark, locked, closed, no office hours, no phone numbers to call, government's gone?